Now we are based on daily chart. As we can see, there is no much changes in compared to my last video. What we have is still we are within the correction based on daily chart, and what we want the price to drop. Okay, but before that, whether we're looking for the down move, whether the price, if we get the down move, can come to this low, or we can expect to get similar to what we have here, we get here for next move up before we get the down move. Also, we need to look into possibility whether there is a possibility, do we need to look for that possibility the price can continue and come to this high? We are not sure, but what we wanted, we are more interested in the down move if we get the sell setup. In this case, we move to 4 hour chart. All right, as we can see, based on the 4 hour chart, we want the price, whether the break top or not, is near to the top, and it doesn't matter. Even in my last video I mentioned that we are looking for the down move. All right, if we move to lower time frame, we could have a down sell, but no, we want to talk about what's the next. All right, because as we can see, the price drop, but now we see the price is sharply move reverse. Now we want to see whether this one can continue, come to this high, or we should expect a bigger correction for the next move down. All right, anyway, now we see the question is whether this move is finished and this is the start of the down move and we should expect a bigger correction, or we can put this one in similar to this for the correction for the next move up. Then from if the price come to this high, we need to see whether there is a continuation or still we can look for the down move. Anyway, we move to 1 hour chart. Okay, as we can see, if we refer back to my last video, we have this trend line. We mentioned that if the price break the trend line, give a correction, we can look for sell. We have the small correction. I don't know when any traders they get or not. If not, no, they need to know. If they didn't manage, no, they need to manage it, because there is a possibility this one continue and move to this high, or maybe they take out the trade in at least in lows. It depends on them. All right, anyway, now what's the next? As I said, the first option is if the price continue, there is a possibility the price continue and come to this high. I don't think we are going, in that case we cannot buy within this range. All right, we don't buy, because at that time we consider we have this correction in relative to this. When the price come to this high, that's mean here, then from there we see whether we get the sell setup or we need to look for the continuation. And the another option is that still we are looking for the down move. That means we can expect we have a bigger correction here. If yes, that means if the price didn't break the trend line, start to correct here, we get a correction, still we can look for the down move, we can look for sell. But it depends how high it can go. That means if the price start to correct and move a bit higher, we need to look for the, if we get it, that means we had this correction. If we get any sell setup, as long as the price come to this level, we need to start to manage it. It depends how we can get the trade, how long and how big will be this correction, because still we can be with that possibility. With this correction we will be quite bigger in compared to this, right, before we get this move, or may can drop, because we talk about that. We have two options, whether the price, if we get a correction from here, can drop, or we will have this correction relative to each other for the move up. For this option, the question is whether the price from here can move up, or we will get a correction here for the next move down before we get the up move. Anyway, if we get the if the price move up, we are not going to look for buy, but if the price start to correct here, we get the big correction. Any sell we get, as long as the price come to this level, we need to start to manage. It depends how and where we can get the sell. All right, but what we expect, if we get the sell, we expect the price drop to this low, and that's why now we need to see this sharp move up, whether it's going to give us a bigger correction or not. All right, anyway, we don't have any trade setup right now. The only thing is we need to wait and see what we will get here, whether we get the correction or the price can reverse. But what we are more interested, if we can get the sell. In this case, we just follow the chart and we see how we can trade. Thanks.